Am I audible? Am I audible to you? Am I audible? Write in the comments. Hello everyone. Assalamu alaikum. So this is our live of Pearl of Hadith. So we are here to talk something about the Hadith and the Zulhijjah, the month of Zulhijjah, which is ongoing, and how you people are planning to proceed with it. People can do fasting, do some extra prayers, nafal prayers, tasbih, and more. So there are several things which you can do in your regular practice. So somebody asked raw life when to fast on Zulhijjah. So there is no specific dates mentioned like when to fast, but you can fast on the 8th, ninth, and 10th is your Eidul Adha. So you can fast on any day of your choice. But yeah, people say if you fast, there is proper hadith. If you fast on the 9th of Arafah, your whole sin of this year and the upcoming year will be erased. So yeah, I have answered this question. Raw life, when to fast on Zulhijjah. So 9th of Zulhijjah, that is day of Arafah, you can fast. Any other question if you have, you can write in the comments. William said hi. Raw life said any dua in particular to recite. So I must say, raw life is looking very interested. The particular day is not specific, but dua, but you can recite the takbir which is Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. So I just recited it initially, but you can recite full. You can have it from Google, or you can memorize it, play on volume in your home in the morning or evening. So it is better. And apart from this, if you have any queries like what are the duas, easy dua which we can do, so there are lots of easy dua which you can do in our day to day. Farin, you are not there. There is zero audience. Hello, you are not there. You are not there. It is reflecting. Okay, yeah, now you are here. So you can also join this live conversation and share your thoughts as well. So this is all about how we can practice deen and dunya together without leaving any of the aspects which we have. So this is so good thing to do. So this is the whole thing. I mean, what's your favorite dua? Somebody has asked raw life. What's your favorite dua? So my particular favorite dua is our Darush Sharif, the smallest one. It is very powerful, and you should recite whenever possible because I just tell you what is the Darush Sharif actually. There is like a big Darush Sharif which you know, which we recite in our prayer namaz. But there is also like one short Darood which is Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam or uh, Sallallahu Alaihi Wale Wasallam. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So this Darush Sharif is very short and I think it's my favorite. And this is thing I do. And apart from that, what are the dua which I is any sign you felt direct answer of your dua from? Yeah, there are so many signs because dua never get unanswered. It always be, I mean, it is always accepted and answered in many different way. Like sometimes you will see it very possibly now on the time, or sometimes tomorrow, day after tomorrow. So in the future it depends because we don't know our future better than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah knows best, and Allah does things at this perfect timing. So this is it. And can you elaborate any of your experience? I have so many experiences. But if you can like elaborate your question, then it will be easier for me to answer. There are several dua which I personally favorite of mine, and I do answer to your dua. So yeah, I have experienced in my life only that many of my dua got answered, and it is very visible to the eye also, like at the time of your examination, like during the preparation of my examination, I was very curious to get the desired result which I wanted, and certainly I got the same. So it was like accepted dua. But I usually calculate my duas in terms of short wins, like what I wanted in the morning, I just pray for that. What I wanted in the evening, I just pray for that. Yeah, big duas, longer duas, I do have and I do make. And you should also make, everybody out there who's listening to me, because dua never get rejected. It is always there, because sometimes it will take time. What is the best quality of a Muslim according to you? So in my personal opinion, the best quality of a Muslim is how they behave, how they talk, and how they treat other is uh, is the supreme quality any Muslim should endorse and reflect to us. Because during the way of your talking, of your speaking, will determine how pious and good you are from the inside. It is but obvious that some of the people have a different nature, that their talking is very direct. It doesn't mean they are rude, but at the same time, it is direct, doesn't should not hurt any of the sentiments of the other who is listening to us. But at the same time, you should understand that we humans, like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, if you hurt any of my ummah, it is just like you have hurt me, because it is my creation. Every individual is the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I think we should never do any kind of activity that will not make Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala think that we are a good Muslim. So this is any other question if you have, you can write next video when. So see, today I did my two live sessions, which uh, it is not going as we have thought, but certainly we will stick to one particular question answer series or some topic. Like today we talked about the akhlaq, the behavior. So probably on Sunday we are going to have in the morning only. So this is the thing. And so in this modern era, the practicing of Muslim culture is very easy nowadays. We can perform because people are becoming aware. And just I heard like 2 or 3 days before, like Google Hyderabad office has now opened the prayer room for their employees. So it's a big move, and it also shows a sense of belongingness towards the multiple cultural diversity prevailing in the organization, and it will help attain their moral concern towards the organization, and they will become more loyal towards the same. So these steps in the organization is like a huge thing what they have done, and we should celebrate this thing, and also spread through word of mouth, so that people will get inspired. What do you think on ends of time? End of time is something which is very much certain, and we are aware about it according to the Hadith and Quran, Sharif, Quran Pak, which we have. So we must prepare for it every day, because it is something which has to happen any day. So we must prepare for it, but at the same time, we don't have to worry a lot about this, because if we are doing our part in becoming good Muslims, then it's okay, and good and bad activities doings is a part of human behavior, and we will be keep doing, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is merciful, and he is merciful to their ummah, so we don't have to worry a lot about it. Whatever the part which we have to do, we should continue doing that, like like our daily prayers, the azkar, the tasbih, your personal achievements, your job, your routine work, your household work. So these things which we have to do, we should continue doing that. Plus, we have to do some societal work as well, like sharing, caring, good good talks, and to understand the human nature and behave accordingly. So these are the things which we need to prepare on time. So if anybody is having any questions, they can write in the this comment box so that I can answer. Or else if you wanted to talk something, you can. Can you stop a bit? Yeah. So the question here is, what do you think on Imam Mehdi is here now? So see, my point is like Imam Mehdi. So obviously the name has a prominent place. We have heard it from scholars that Imam Mehdi is going to come, and we are very much certain about. There is no doubt about. But at the same time, we never know that at when he'll come. What is the right time? Is today is the right time? Is this year is the right time? We never know. So we cannot say this. So, but we have a proper belief that he'll come. Actually, he'll come, and we Muslims will witness that Imam Mehdi has arrived, because Imam Mehdi, the name is there in the Quran Pak from prominent scholars from Hadith, from our Prophet, that he'll come, but we don't know. We never knew, but eventually Allah's Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has already told us that he'll come one day, and that will be the time of end of time. We can refer those time as end of time. So this is it, and I don't think I have much to say on this topic, so we can proceed further. And also, if you have any doubts or anything which you wanted to talk to or got to know more understanding about it, because nowadays, which I have felt, like college going girls or college going boys, they are very much interested in knowing about the latest trends, latest aspects of anything, but they are very less interested in knowing our hadith, our Quran, our namaz, our culture. So my personal opinion is that they should at least focus on what is the basis of our religion, what is the basis of Islam, because it teaches none but humanity, and we should learn more about it. Where do you wanna be and with whom during end of time? So again, the question is on end of time. So the only dua which we as a ummah can make, that we wanted to have so much good deeds at that time, and also with the people who are very genuine towards, who are very literally the good one to us, so that they'll only be they're only going to take you on a good path. So be very mindful of your friends, be very mindful of your social bond, because sometimes it is the social loafing that helps us. Because of that social loafing, anyone particular, obviously I have a particular beloved I will refer. So these are the family members, I would say, and I think many of us will believe that we only wanted to be with our beloved family members at that time, because any of the difficult times, any of the tough time, what we recommend, we only wanted to see the good souls around us who are very close to us, that is none other than our family and friends. Friends came later, but family is the uh, primary one. Whom will you ask first to meet in Jannah? So these questions are very much personal. I think it has no concern with our global audience. So this is the thing, Allah decides whom we are gonna meet. Allah knows best than for us than we know ourselves. So at that time we are going to meet. That is, it is especially specified in the Quran Pak itself that we are going to meet the one whom we have loved the most. So if we have loved and the most in our heart, this is known to Allah and it is going to be revealed on that day only. And we will be surprised, we will be amazed to know that how is it possible that we have not even spoken once and we didn't even imagine that it is possible. So these are the things. But at the same time, what do you do for living? So first of all, let me introduce myself that I am a MBA plus MBA HR university topper, as well as I have qualified UGC NET examination twice. And why this Pearl of Hadith? Because I have inclination towards Islamic thoughts, Islamic culture, uh, the the whole scenario. So this is the only motive behind creating the channel Pearl of Hadith, and I feel more comfortable. I enjoy making videos. So this is the whole thing. I do this. How we get your calligraphy? Yeah, this is the calligraphy which you see. Uh, I made myself, and I love doing that. Uh, in my spare time, what I do so many things, and among so many things, calligraphy is one of the thing which I do. So this is my hobby, which I practice doing Arabic calligraphy, and it is written وَخَلَقْنَكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا. It is a quote from Quran Pak itself. It is written, and we created you in pairs. So for every individual, there is a pair around the globe. So Allah created us in pair, and if I have not forgotten, it is there in Surah Rahman, I believe. It is there. The verse is there in Surah Rahman. وَخَلَقْنَكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا. So this can be order. Yeah, but I do have one Instagram page dedicated for calligraphy. So if you wanted wish to order, you can connect there. You can DM for the calligraphy, and you can check my work as well. What how I do calligraphy, because what are the things I use. There are videos as well, so you can check out there, and if possible, you can DM me, message me, ask me, and I'll show you, and you can make your order there. It is because I love creating calligraphy. Not from this, yeah, I think probably like 3 years I have been doing. It's Surah Naba. Okay, probably I have mistaken, but it is Surah Naba. Wa khalaqnakum azwaja. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much, the raw life, for reminding me. Where are you from? So I am from a city called Pune, which is in Maharashtra. So yeah, this is all personal information about me. And are you single? These are all personal questions, and I don't think it has any concern with the global audience. And I, but yeah, for calligraphy, you can place your order. You can DM me. You can text me. It is there like Afreen Calligraphy on Instagram. You can check. It is my page. For every calligraphy, it is there. Like which type of calligraphy you want. It is all Allah's verse. It is all Quran Pak verse. It is very important to surround yourself with these verses in order to remind that what we are and what we are doing, why we are created. So all this thing you should, but at the same time, you don't have to become obsolete in this global rapidly changing environment. So this is the thing. Any other thing if you wish to ask, you can write. And thank you so much for letting me know that it is Surah Naba. It is Surah Naba, and I believe that Raw Life has a personal goal with Surah Naba. I don't know for what reason, but she admires a lot Surah Naba. She used to listen a lot. What should a man do? It feels extreme anxiety with no reason. I think, uh, I believe Raw Life supposed to be a man. Uh, anxiety for anxiety, I think the only thing which works like magic is your namaz and zikr. And also sometimes people might say that travel is a waste of time, but in the Quran itself it is mentioned that the world is so big and Allah has it's in, created this in such a unique way that we should see actually, look actually, and adore the beauty of nature. So in the case, like if you're feeling like extreme anxiety, you should go and do your wuzu first. While doing wuzu, you will, that time only you will feel that your half of anxiety has gone. And after that, you can proceed with your salah. The five obligatory prayers. That is but obvious. How to react when you get predictions about future in dreams or thoughts. So dreams and thought, there are several kinds of dreams. Dreams is of three types. One dream is actually like given by it is like Allah is telling you in the dream. Yeah. And if you know the story of Yusuf alayhi salam, ख्वाबों की ताबीर होती है और कई दफ़ा सच भी होती है. But if you know how to make that tabir, then only. If you don't know, then you cannot practice this and say this that it is the exact meaning of my dream. So that one dream is that. Second dream is like your personal thing, what your personal experiences, what you have done today or the day before, what is going in your mind. So that dream comes. And third dream is the dream that is from shaitan. So those dreams are like only to scare you, only to feel you anxious. So you don't have to worry about those dreams. So I have told you there are three kinds of dreams. You have to segregate that only, that which dream actually you have experienced, then only. And I personally do not believe in such kind of imagination of negativity. If you wanted to imagine something, do imagine positive things. If you'll imagine positive, positivity will come. Try to be optimistic in every negative situation. That will only help you to become a better and good ummah and Muslim, because a Muslim will can never be hopeless. It can never be hopeless. Allah has told us how to react. Is it true for Muslims or from shaitan? Because Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said during end of time Muslim will have many true dreams. As I have told you, there are three kinds of dreams and you have to segregate. You have to classify which dream you have experienced, you have seen. Is it real? Is it like my own personal imagination? So these things. And you don't have to go by those things because you have so many real things to do, like tangible things which you can only do, like your five obligatory prayers, your tasbih, your azkar, your fasting, your sadaqatul jariyah, your charity, your good deeds, your sharing. So these things, first of all, we have to practice. We as a young commerce, what we do not care about the mandatory obligatory part, and we only go about the other things which have no direct concern to that. Don't ever bother about the dreams, don't ever bother about any other thing which have no direct relation to our religion. Who's your favorite scholars of now? So personally, I have so many scholars of my choice, but I do recommend like Yasmin Mujahid. I used to see a lot because I got so many inspiration from her. And second, I would say uh, it is it is Omar Suleiman, Dr. Omar Suleiman. So they are both available on YouTube and or on Insta, and I do watches a lot from their content because they say a lot about how to practice our deen and dunya together without distracting. So I think it is today we have a good conversation for today. We can come any other day, like on Sunday or Friday. Only two vacant days I have. Any particular channel or series to act on for being better Muslims? Yeah, there is a YouTube channel called Better Muslims, I believe. So we can go there and watch. Also, the Yaqeen Institute by Dr. Umar Salman itself. So you can go there and see, and always try whatever you are watching, whatever you are looking into it. And Yasmin Mojahid, she's also very nice. She says very good. So whatever you see, whatever you look, try to understand how they are going to explain it. Are there any evidence toward what they are saying? What is the references they are giving? These things. Then only listen towards it. If it sounds good to you, please proceed and be a better Muslim version. This thing. Any particular channel or series, we love your calligraphy. Thanks. Thanks for the appreciation. Jazakallah khair. May Allah reward you for this. May you do more than this in your life. And it is just a hobby which I do and I like. And I'm very thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that I had this calligraphy as my hobby, which I enjoy, because writing the kalimas from the Quran itself is a good sign that you're on the right track. I do not know whether I'm like very pious or pious, but I believe it's a good thing. Whoever does it have a sense of responsibility towards it, because there are some restrictions that how you should keep the calligraphy. It is not like any other artwork, it is like Allah's words. So you have to keep it very seriously, have to place on a very proper place where there is no I mean beadab posture or sitting position you can do. So it has to keep in a very proper way, proper manner. You have to preserve it like this. So these things are good. Dua for me for Viva tomorrow, please. Please, we love your calligraphy. Sure, my duas are always with everybody, every individual who are surrounded with me, because duas work like magic. And if you have told any other people to make dua, it is often, it is very much sure that you are a good Muslim and you believe in that dua. So yeah, I'm going to dua. May you succeed in your Viva. May all your uh, numbers, whatever the full marks you wanted, you'll receive. And do say Ameen in after I say this dua to you, so that it will get accepted right now, and tomorrow you'll have a better day. These things are there. So I think it's a wonderful talk we had, especially with Raw Life. We are going to meet again on Sunday, and if not on Sunday, then on Friday for sure. And the timing will remain after 8 p.m. I'll let you know. I'll schedule that meet and then we can continue. Jazakallahu khair. See you later. Shabba khair.